Hello! I told you all I wouldn't forget about the Conference League. Obviously, we've had a lot of excitement with the World Cup qualifiers coming to an end, the World Cup draw just happening, and you know I love international football, so I had to cover that stuff. But the UEFA tournaments are returning. I've already done predictions on the Champions League and the Europa League. If you haven't checked that out already, go do it now. Leaving a link in the description to both of those videos. But today we're going to be covering the Conference League quarterfinals. All of these teams have been very impressive in their own ways. Who will be making it to the semifinals? As always, let me know your predictions in the comments below. Last time in the round of 16s, I got 6 out of 8 correct. If I wasn't too bold with Ren and Partizan, could have got 8 out of 8. I'll take it though. 6 out of 8, not too bad. Just was expecting a few more upsets. Can we see some here? Let's start off with talking about Feyenoord versus Slavia Prague. Two teams which have proven this season they haven't been doing too well defensively, but their attacking play at the moment is phenomenal. Feyenoord against Partizan on aggregate grabbed 8 goals against them, and Slavia Prague grabbed 7 goals against LASK. But then look at that second leg scoreline for Slavia Prague, losing to LASK 4-3. And this is a very tough one to predict as we've already seen these two sides come up against each other in the group stage. One of the matches finished in a 2-2 draw and the other one finished 2-1 for Feyenoord winning. At the time of recording this, Slavia Prague are just falling short in grabbing first in the Czech League. In fact, at the time of recording this, they just drew to the leaders Victoria. But still, the belief and determination could be there. Look, I respect anyone's opinion on this prediction. It's a flip of a coin for sure. Can Slavia Prague make the comeback against Feyenoord? I'm going to say there's a winner in each of the legs. In the first one, I'll go with the bizarre 4-2 scoreline for Feyenoord. And then in the second leg, Slavia Prague grab a 3-1 win, which would be a wild 5-5 aggregate scoreline. And then Slavia Prague win on penalties. Imagine if I get all that right, even with the scorelines. Probably doubtful. It's hard to get the scoreline exactly on point, especially when you go that bizarre. But I do think a lot of goals will come out of this, considering the defensive record from both of these teams recently. I think it will be close for sure, and good luck to both these teams. The home field advantage for penalties have seemed to have been paying off recently. Now for Marseille versus PAOK. Marseille looking like the clear favorites on paper, but look at what PAOK have done recently. They look absolutely determined to go far in the Conference League, and they already have. PAOK defensively have recently impressed me a lot. It's up to the midfield and the attack to pull through. Marseille are obviously sitting at second in the French League, not doing too bad for themselves. They did beat Qarabağ 6-1 on aggregate. They did pretty well for themselves against Basel, but look at the heart PAOK have on this team. I do want to believe in PAOK to the end, and I actually got their predictions correct a decent amount of times in the past. For them to make it all the way here, bravo to this side. In the first leg, I'd love to be proven wrong, but I think it's inevitable that the Marseille atmosphere will get to this side, and I'll say Marseille grab a 2-0 win. And in the second leg, PAOK will look a lot more organized and will actually look like a much better side than Marseille. They'll grab a 1-0 win, winning this match, but it's not enough. 2-1 on aggregate, Marseille go through to the semifinals. PAOK, please prove me wrong. What a fantastic underdog story this would be to make it this far in a European competition. I really do have faith in this side going all out, but at the end, I see luck not going their way. Good luck, PAOK. Now, for Bodo Glimt versus Roma. Oh my days, it's hilarious that this match is coming up yet again. We've already seen these sides have to face each other in the group stage, where Bodo Glimt destroyed Roma 6-1 at home. We got to keep in mind, Roma were playing a lot of their subs and reserve players in this match, so it isn't necessarily a fair assessment, but you still gotta give absolute props to Bodo Glimt. Look how far they made it in this tournament. Definitely, in my opinion, the most exciting unit in the Conference League. But in particular, two players that have stood out to me a lot are Solbakken and Botheim. Solbakken with 6 goals, Botheim with 4 assists, but we can't forget about Roma's goal-scoring machine. Tammy Abraham, this guy is the top goal scorer in the Conference League right now with 7 goals. I definitely think Abraham and Solbakken can both add a decent amount of goals in this fixture. Will Roma get upset again to Bodo Glimt? I truly think it's all about that first leg matchup. As it's being played in Norway, that's where Bodo Glimt got to take advantage of their home atmosphere. I think they'll be absolutely gassed and determined that they can grab a win against Roma in Norway yet again. Think about it, guys. This Norwegian side definitely didn't make it easy for any of the teams they just beat. Many people are banking on Celtic to beat them, while Bodo Glimt dominated them in both legs. They cut it close with AZ Alkmaar, but still, beating them 3-4 on aggregate, that's solid. I'm confident that Bodo Glimt can grab a win against Roma in the first leg. Even if they're playing their A team, Mourinho knows not to underestimate this team yet again. I'm going to say Bodo Glimt grab a 2-1 win against Roma at home. It's not going to be 6-1. I can't see that happening. Mourinho definitely knows what this side is capable of now, but still a loss. And then in the second leg, Roma will come together and grab a 3-1 win against Bodo Glimt. I'm not just saying that because I'm wearing a Roma jersey. In fact, I do hope Bodo Glimt prove me wrong. What a fantastic story this side has produced. I'm honestly rooting for you guys in the end. I did doubt you against Celtic. I believed in you against Alkmaar though, but I do think you'll crash against Roma. Such a strong side, although you beat them in the past. But prove me wrong, Bodo Glimt. There's no reason why you can't. And finally, PSV versus Leicester City. Leicester City had a massive win against Rennes. This is a very solid side in the French league. Can they now beat a very newly improved PSV? PSV were struggling earlier this season. We gotta be honest. I mean, the fact that they're in the Conference League when a lot of people are banking on them getting out of their group in the Europa League. But they're definitely starting to turn up. So many attacking forwards pulling through now. And the defense is looking a lot more organized. They did concede 4 goals to Copenhagen, but they did also score 4 goals against them in the first leg. And then the second leg, Copenhagen scored none. PSV scored 4. They scored 8 goals against a solid Copenhagen side. You gotta give this side credit. And at the time I'm recording this, PSV haven't lost in 2 months. Leicester, although they did pass through Rennes, Leicester's form has been bouncing back and forth all season long. They sit at 9th in the Premier League, which is not terrible. But with the players they have, with what Brendan Rodgers has done in the past, with the expectations for this side, I think they should be doing a lot better. I think it's going to be an interesting one where PSV actually do grab a win away from home. They beat Copenhagen 4-0 away. Don't underestimate this side away. I'm going to say they grab a 2-1 win against Leicester. And then when they are at home, it will finish in a 1-1 draw. PSV are clearly gaining momentum now, and I think they can take advantage of Leicester's inconsistent form. And that's simply why I'm going with PSV here. Many people are probably banking on Leicester, Premier League team, easy to recognize a lot of the players on there. So this might be an upset for some, but I think it's going to be close. PSV for me. Good luck, Leicester City. Well, those are my final predictions on the quarterfinals, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll see how well I do. I won't be surprised if I get a decent amount of these wrong, as all these teams have been impressive in their own ways. But yeah, I'll probably be jumping back to some World Cup content. I'll tune back to the Conference League, Champions League, Europa League, and all that after these matchups are finished in the second leg. So yeah, thank you all for making it to the end. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Laku noć.